My mornings are chaos. I need coffee that works as hard as I do. That's why I drink Everyday Dose, coffee with benefits. It's rich, delicious coffee boosted with mushrooms, collagen, and nootropics. Everything I need for focus and balance, ready in 30 seconds. The Black Friday sale is on. Get 61% off your first Coffee Plus starter kit, a free A2 probiotic creamer, and over $100 in free gifts. Plus, enter for a chance to win $100 cash or get your entire order refunded. Visit everydaydose.com/podcast or use code podcast at checkout.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Kelly Clarkson with Wayfair. My favorite thing about the holidays? Decking out my whole house. It's not a competition, but if it was, well, I'd win the season with Wayfair. Outdoor inflatable Santa? Got it on Wayfair. Trees, lights, and ornaments? Wayfair. Hosting must-haves like dining sets, beds, sheets, and towels? Wayfair. For everything in your style delivered with fast and free shipping, visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app to win the season. But again, it's not a competition.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Hello, kitties. This is yours truly, the Crypt Keeper, and you're listening to Slasher Radio.
Welcome to Slasher Radio. Your host Bones, Pat, and Rob. What's going on, guys?
Not
What's
much.
up?
Not shit. We have a little bit to get to. This is going to be an interesting episode. It's a Patreon pick. Again, we had one last week. EyeRChris, thank you very much for...
True classic. Never goes out of style.
Whoops, I hit the wrong button.
That is not okay.
That was not
That
Chris.
was pretty applicable to our movie.
I don't like that. Thank you, EyeRChris.
Hell of a deal.
For the shark pick last week. That's what I meant to do. We got drink roll call to get to. We have a Patreon pick. We do have a text message, and there's a little bit of controversy that may stem from this Patreon pick. So we got to get into that as well.
We've got a like horror court or whatever for.
Yeah, I don't know if
it's a horror court so much as what it is, like an investigation.
Yeah.
We've got to bring some Oompa Loompas out.
The Oompa Loompas are busy, man. They got their hands full. And I'm going to be honest, when you bring them in, they're not as helpful as you hope they would be. I'm just being, they're a little bit of pains in the asses running around slapping each other.
I often say that we don't want to pull the curtain back too much.
Sometimes we have to, though.
Well, it's funny because we always pull the curtain back on this motherfucker.
Literally all the time.
We don't keep anything from the listeners at all. The curtain is constantly being pulled back. But this was a clusterfuck this week, and I don't even know. I still don't know if we all watched the same movie or not.
It is not.
I can promise we didn't.
I can guarantee. Well, I hope we did. But all right. So before we even get to that, just so for any new listeners, anyone who's not familiar, this Patreon week is when 1 week out of the month, our patrons get to pick our movie. We have no say. It doesn't matter what it is. We got to watch it. They nominate and then vote on the movie, and we have to watch it 1 week out of every month. Reason there's back-to-back is because of Murder Madness that we just got done. I still have a headache from that. That's all besides the point. We have a process called the Omen, and that's where everybody, that post goes out, and they put all their movies in there for what they want nominated for the vote. Then the executioner is when they go out on a vote. So the Omen opened up again. We got a bunch of movies that we'll get to. Should we go through this now or later?
Yeah, because it's part of the investigation. So
okay, fair.
Let's
all right, usually we do it later in the show, but
right.
Extenuating circumstances.
This does feel like extenuating circumstances now.
Okay.
And I have a feeling this all falls on Mikey.
It absolutely does. I'll admit.
100%. Yeah.
But again, this is not as big of a deal as it is being made out to be.
Well, it was extremely confusing, and we might not have all watched the same movie.
We didn't all watch the same movie.
If we didn't watch the same movie,
Cat clearly did not watch the same movie.
that's not on me though. Is the problem here? Allie put up. Hold on.
Huge clown penis.
Allie had put up. Everybody knows her WolfCop shit that she started.
WolfCop.
She filled in for Cat. She hasn't stopped saying WolfCop since then, and it's really annoying. Rob's joined in as well. On Twitter, she'll just tweet WolfCop, all caps. Fucking can't stand it. She put it up. It didn't win. There was a danger of us watching WolfCop last week and then another WolfCop this week because we had no control. The patrons whiffed on that.
They did.
They did. So that's on them. Last week we had that stupid 5-headed shark movie. Allie put up what I thought was WolfCop again.
Mm-hmm.
I look at my phone sometimes when I see these, and my phone went off from Patreon, and Allie Surreal WolfCop, all caps, is what I seen. I said, motherfucker, she did it again. Turns out I realized when I was talking to Allie, because then, when it was time for the voting, I just remembered Allie put in WolfCop. So I put in WolfCop. My mistake. Because when I was talking to Allie later on, whenever it was, I said I have to watch WolfCop. And she said, what? You watch a WolfCop? I was like, yeah, it won, asshole. Thanks. Like, it's your fault. And she said, well, I put up another WolfCop. I was like, no, you didn't. She's like, yes, I did. I said, no, you didn't. She said, yes, she did. I said, let me look. Sure as shit, Allie was correct. She put up another WolfCop. I didn't see another WolfCop. So WolfCop was voted on by the patrons to win. But Allie did. She told me she wanted another one. Like, that was what she had put into the Omen.
But now we have, first of all, there's a couple problems here already. First of all, Allie, why are you putting up another WolfCop when you know he hasn't seen WolfCop? He's not going to be able to follow the story of the second movie without having seen the first one.
Her fault.
And you know he's not going to watch two Wolf Cops.
Yeah, I don't understand why you did that. But secondly, that's really where the issue comes in, though, because all the people who voted for WolfCop, not another WolfCop.
Okay. Rebuttal. Our listeners, as we know them.
Huge clown penis.
Hell of a deal.
Nesto, all of them. Especially Will.
Thrill me.
They voted on me watching a WolfCop movie. I don't think if WolfCop was up there or another WolfCop was up there, it would have won. So, granted, still my fault, but this is what they wanted. I don't think they'll mind.
Except for, what if there are just a lot of Wolf Cop fans that don't like another Wolf Cop as much?
Okay, if there are another Wolf Cop fans, doing the very simple math of how many patrons we obtain compared to Wolf Cop fans in the world, I don't think that adds up to a very big deal. I don't know. I don't think there is anybody who will be mad that, I would have voted for something else over Mikey watching another Wolf Cop as opposed to Wolf Cop. Is my point.
That's exactly the situation that I was imagining. So
here's what we've learned from this situation. Clearly, I need to take over the Patreon.
You want to? Go ahead.
You just do that. Yeah.
Look, it was absolutely my fault, but that is what Allie wanted. And again, if it was like a complete, I put up an original as opposed to a remake or something like that, I would understand. It's fucking WolfCop. This is what they wanted me to watch WolfCop. I don't know what I did to the patrons. I really don't. I got fucked twice in a row after the whole, what'd you do to me, Rob? After the whole urban legend thing.
I didn't do anything. You picked urban legend. I didn't pick urban legend.
Do not get me started on what you did to that poor movie. And I still don't know why you hate it so much.
I don't hate it. I like it. I gave it a six point whatever.
I got receipts, bro. No, you don't. You hate that goddamn movie. I got papers on that shit. You hate that movie for some reason.
I didn't hate.
The point is, after that happened to me, I didn't need 2 movies targeting me to happen to me.
I gave Urban Legend a 6.1. That is not a hate movie score.
And if you would have gave, that is for that movie, that's way too low. But if you would have gave it a 6.2, it would have been approved.
Well, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. This is okay. We're not. Don't get me started on the Urban
I was going to
Legend
say,
thing
I think the thing is that you wouldn't care.
I don't care, but I didn't know that.
You almost were gonna give it an extra one just to make it approved. You thought you felt a little bad.
Just to make you happy, and you said no.
No, I don't need your charity, Mr. Humphrey. No.
It didn't earn a 6.2, but I would have given it a 6.2 to shut you up.
It didn't earn a 6. Urban Legend, the whole movie didn't earn a 6. Robert Englund and all, not a 6. You can't. 0.1.
No, it got a 6.1. That's what it earned.
Go back and listen to that if you don't know what we're talking about. It was only a couple of weeks ago. Anyway, the point is, yes, I fucked up. Because I fucked up also, because whenever a mistake is made, I'm more than happy to make up for it. I'm not going to put this in motion as a full-fledged go, but I will say this might open up the door to having Allie on in the future to do WolfCop.
All right.
I think that's fair.
But I will say this also, though. I rely on you to tell me what movie to watch, and you told me to watch WolfCop.
I did.
And then, what? At 1:30 in the morning, you said, oh, it's another WolfCop?
It was 12:40. Oh, no, that was still the same. Yeah, it was 1:30 in the morning, almost 2. But that's when I talked to Allie. So I didn't know until immediately after having that conversation with her. So I did let you guys know as soon as possible. I also was saying, okay, it's a Friday, it was a Thursday night when I sent that. They probably didn't watch the movie yet. I hope they didn't, but we would have crossed that bridge when we came to it. But as soon as I found out, that's when I was having that conversation, to be in my defense.
All right.
Yeah.
Clusterfuck, just like I said.
I had already watched the movie. It is what the patrons voted for. I watched WolfCop.
You did not. You said you were going to just stick with it. You didn't watch it yet. You chose to watch WolfCop after I said we have to watch another WolfCop. That's what we got. That's the one.
Also, Roku told me that another WolfCop does not exist.
Yeah, I had that problem with the Roku too.
Yeah, but if you know we have to watch a movie titled Another WolfCop and you see WolfCop 2, you're a smart woman, Miss Valor.
It's not the same title, though. How do I know?
Yeah, how do we know for sure? And after all the controversy, it just seemed like another layer of scandal to me. I watched WolfCop.
So we're talking about a movie you haven't seen yet this week?
Uh-huh.
How are we going to do this episode then?
I love it.
No, I'm kidding, you guys. I had already seen WolfCop. I
don't know how you're going to talk about this movie having not seen WolfCop, Mikey.
Easily. I just got to talk about this.
Yeah, Mikey's the one that I'm worried about. I had already seen WolfCop. I was kind of looking forward to watching it again, but I did after we sorted out the WolfCop 2, another WolfCop voting scandal today. I did watch it.
Again, Mikey, another manipulation of the results so that he can avoid watching WolfCop. Unbelievable.
And also, I just think it's really funny. One of these days, we're all going to watch a different movie, and I cannot wait for it to happen.
Oh, it's going to happen.
It almost happened with House, and I think that would have been hilarious.
Yes. It has almost happened a couple of times.
Look, I talked about a movie that I didn't have subtitles on for. Okay, I'll be fine if it happens to me. But
there was the week where I almost didn't watch the movie.
Yeah.
That was a long week with you. But again, I've never messed with purposely. This was a mistake. But before, I had never. Remember the first time when it happened with Ghost, they didn't give a year. So that wasn't on me.
That's true.
I was left up to assume. The other thing with Miki, they were the only one that were able to even see that message. No one else did. Chris, me, Allie, anybody wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not on me either. I can only go by what I see. This one was my mistake, though. This one I'll own.
Also, just to the patrons, listen, I'm never going to complain about watching WolfCop or another WolfCop.
Yeah.
Awesome movies. But the smart move this week was Six-Headed Shark Attack.
Yeah, you guys got to think this through. You've got to start strategizing.
You got to stop and think before you just nominate anything all willy-nilly.
Yeah, and Chris had put something on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, Chris is coming after you.
Yeah, but Chris, look, the episode, the voting did not intentionally, the voting did not come out until after the episode dropped. Was there a ton of time to listen to the episode? No. But I mean, stop being plotting motherfuckers might be the moral of the story for this Patreon thing, you guys. I mean, that they're mad at me because they don't have enough time to plan to destroy my week. Boo-hoo. Goddamn.
It is disappointing not being able to destroy your week, Mikey.
I believe you.
In their defense.
But again, was there a huge amount of time in between? No. But also, you guys know that the lore and the story arc of this damn show changes damn near every week lately. You have several days to vote, so take your time going forward and make sure you get in the episode before you vote, or at least the end, because that's, when the plot thickens and it all gets laid out or whatever. So before you vote, you got a couple of days. Make sure you get the episode in. But I do want to point out the episode was out, and Allie even got mad at me because that's when the whole WolfCop thing started. And she said, you better not put the voting out before the episode. And I said, fine.
All right. Well, yeah. Again, weird choice to go with another WolfCop Allie, but, No.
And again, in my defense, if I were to fudge a movie, why would I put in a WolfCop at all things? Like,
just because you don't want to watch WolfCop. You specifically said you do not want to watch WolfCop. You never said you didn't want to watch another WolfCop.
I didn't think I had to, Rob. I didn't think I had to. But again, it's not like I said, Nightmare on Elm Street. I couldn't understand Allie's post. I put out fucking WolfCop instead of another WolfCop. I'm not winning here.
No.
Well,
I feel like you're winning either way.
Mm-hmm. All right. Drink roll call. What are you guys drinking?
I, once again, am drinking a mistake. This time it's not because I've made something terrible over here. It's because I had a Mai Tai in a can today. I stood up after recording the Patreon episode, and I had to have a little snack. I used my break eating a little bit because I was feeling a little bit woozy, and yet I still came back with Mai Tai in a can number 2.
Oh,
so
yeah, you made a mistake.
I made a mistake. It's not open yet, but it's next to me. We're gonna let the food kick in, and well.
Don't do cat. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you. I made that mistake last week. Not last week, the last time I had it. I cracked 2 of them. Ooh. Lost that whole next day.
Yeah. I should know better, but
that's the thing with Cutwater. Like, if they just hurt while you were drinking them and got you fucked up, that's we'll deal with it as we go. But god damn, do they hurt the next day, man.
They do hurt the next day, yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
But it's Sunday. What am I doing?
You got to get up and go to church.
Well.
That's fucking funny.
I went to the store today and picked up some beer. I got from Holy City Brewing, I picked up their Pluff Mud Porter.
So Rob also has to get up and go to church.
I'm drinking.
Got to go to Holy City.
Yeah. Well, Holy City is the nickname of Charleston.
Oh.
I do not know why.
Rob lives in Holy City. Imagine.
It is known as the Holy City. Probably has something to do with all those goddamn churches on every street corner, but I don't know. But this is the first time I've had this, and porters, I really like porters, and this is a very good one.
Oh, good.
I'm drinking iced tea. Not Long Island iced tea.
Tony Danza turnt tea?
No, I'm just straight iced tea, regular iced tea. I'm also drinking, I have a can of store brand cola as well. So that's about it.
What the hell are you doing buying store brand cola?
Because it's cheaper, man. And it tastes the same as Coca-Cola.
Oh, it don't taste the same to me. I can't do that.
Well, it's Stop and Shop. So it's like, they have really good store brand stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
I will say there are some like store brand sodas that I like better. And then there are some where it's like, this is terrible.
Yeah. I don't even risk it, dude.
Stop and Shop orange soda is really good too. Like really good.
I won't buy generic soda or generic ice cream usually.
Oh, generic ice cream. Absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
Breyers all day or Ben and Jerry.
Ben and Jerry's or something. Yeah.
Yeah. They're good. But yeah, nothing. But yeah, as always, every week is 420 in my house, so
Yeah.
I'm doing fine.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. We do have a text message to get to. Do you guys want to get into that?
Yeah.
Bada boom.
We've traced the call. It's coming from inside the house.
917-397-KILL, 917-397-5455. You can send in a text message to the show. Ghostface is in charge of the phone now.
Mhm.
So, he'll read us the text message, or you could leave a voicemail. We'll play the voicemail for everybody to hear, and we will discuss either one.
I feel like the constant influx of text messages that we've gotten has really killed they can text that number bit, and I'm kind of sad about that.
Yeah, but man, I really do like the Ghostface thing.
I do too, but I feel like it just like that was a nice bit when we would get the occasional text message, but it seems like we're getting them every week now, and the bit is
We
just
do
gone.
need like a bit graveyard to match
Yeah.
the drink graveyard.
Yeah.
Ghostface killed our bit.
Yeah, there is a bit graveyard. That's big, man. It would be fun to maybe we could do a Patreon show one week, like just going over the bits that just didn't last and the ones that didn't catch on. That'd be good.
I don't know if I could remember them. If they don't last, they don't stick around. I usually forget them,
Yeah, we would have to. That's the thing. We would have to really remember and sit and think.
Because I ain't going back and listening to old shows. Fuck that.
God, no.
Oh, speaking of bits, real quick before I forget, Mr. Cat's boyfriend had a pretty busy quarter. So he got a little bit behind listening to our show. He's been catching up though recently, and I've been hearing some complaints.
Complaints.
Uh-oh.
Complaints and highlights. He's been letting me know where he's at and how the catch up is going on the show.
Right. Well, this is now a segment of the show until for a while until he gets completely caught up. You're gonna have to come in with his notes.
Yeah, I'll bring back the notes, the editorial notes from Mr. Cat's boyfriend. I was not going to tell you this initially because it's been going on for a couple weeks. And I wasn't going to talk about it because he doesn't like one of my favorite bits. And so I wasn't going to bring that to you guys, but the payoff was worth it. So now I finally feel like we can talk about it. He was not a huge fan of the Tony Danza fun fact corner.
Yeah, that's my man right there. Yes.
And he thought that it was not related to horror. He didn't think it was funny. He doesn't really appreciate the patron saint of Italian Americans.
He's racist against Italian Americans.
It was causing a rift between us.
He's right though. He's right because it's bad enough we got the Gabagooli Mystery Corner with nothing to do with horror and very rarely and seldomly funny. He's right though. But the thing is, it pissed me off, and that's why it was done.
He hates Italian Americans. I am appalled, Mr. Cat's boyfriend guy.
Well, it has come around. He's making up to Italian Americans because one of his favorite lines ever of the show comes from our own Italian American, Mr. Mikey Bartholomew Bones. Mm-hmm. He really, really he snuck out at work to text me how much he appreciated Mikey's incredulity when he got drive-by Danza. That has been his favorite moment of the show.
I remember it happening. I just don't remember it. What? Yeah, who knows?
I don't know.
Did he say what it was, Kat? What?
Yeah.
Because I remember it was a bitch.
I don't remember what episode it was, but it was Rob skipped the Tony Danza fun fact during the segment where it usually happens, and then he snuck it into the movie trivia, and in his words, you just got so quiet and then you just shouted, I got drive-by Danza.
It was a drive-by.
Also,
I was shocked.
That bit has been dead for a long. Mr. Cat's boyfriend guy is way behind.
He got really, really behind. Yeah.
My God, man.
And now I can tell you about the catch because that was it was bothering me that he didn't like the Tony Danza fun fact corner.
Yeah, and we had people say that was their favorite segment of the entire show.
I know.
Our numbers went down when I killed it.
No, it didn't. I will say this, and it's not really attributed to Mr. Cat's boyfriend guy, but I fucking can't stand when I get shit for old stuff. Because it happens, decently enough. Like Will joined onto the show.
Thrill me.
And he caught on late. So he was going back and he was like updating me and everything on where he was at. And he was determined to catch up and he did fast. But he was like, oh, I can't believe this. I'm like, well, that was a long time ago, man. I don't know. I don't remember.
No, I know. People bring up some shit and I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Because it's when people catch it late, they're not going to listen back to everything. So they'll scroll through and if they like a movie, they'll listen to it. When I find a new podcast, that's what I'll do. I'll go back through and just find the movies that I really like and listen to those episodes. But I'm not going to listen to everything. Yeah. And then that's why I think it happens a lot to, whenever, as much as it does, like every now and then on Twitter too. So I'll be like, you have to remind me. I don't know. This was like a year and a half ago. God damn.
I ignore those people and block them.
God damn. But yeah, Mr. Cat's boyfriend guy. Yeah, hearing your grievances would be fun to have as a segment.
It would be fun, but come on, man. The Tony Danza, the patron saint of Italian Americans.
He came around on it. He thought it was worth it by the end.
Well, you see how mad I get, but no, I do remember when Rob did that. Like when people got to understand too, we record a long time. It is almost 2:00 in the morning right now. We're not even really half done. We just did the Patreon show. We bullshit in between while we're getting, last minute stuff done. We're up late doing this and it's a lot of recording. When I know like the show's winding down and it's Cat and Rob's turn to really, do the reviews and this, I do zone out a little bit.
I just bought concert tickets for me and my kid while we were talking.
That's right.
I'm not fucking paying attention.
Like I've been inundated now for several hours and I'm checking, just checking stuff that I've been missed for like the last few hours. I'll be listening, but half listening. And when I heard that, I had to did he just, holy fucking shit. Yeah, it was a little delay. I do remember that though. That was unfortunately funny. All right. So we ready for Ghostface?
Oh yeah.
Ready for Ghostface.
We got to do that, don't we?
Yeah.
Hello, Sidden. I mean listeners. It's Ghostface, and this week's text message is from Tasha. It reads, Hi, my favorite people. This week on movies filmed in Canada, we have the original IT, 1990. It was primarily filmed in Ontario, but they sure captured that New England feel, right? Mm-hmm. It's awesome that you support foreign film, Mikey. And so Rob doesn't feel left out, I did a search on The Shape of Water. Google gave me additional recommendations for similar movies, and Beauty and the Beast was one of the top suggestions. That made me wonder, Rob, do you prefer fish or mammal romance?
Oh.
Or do you like to keep it spicy with a mix of both? Love you all. And Kat, keep being awesome and bringing joy to everyone like you always do. That is the end of the Potato Thief's text message. I've been bored out of my mind waiting for all this Scream 7 bullshit to end so I can get back to slicing and dicing. And since you genius made the mistake of putting me in charge of the phone, I've taken it upon myself to look through old messages, and it looks like we also have a voicemail this week.
Ghostface is getting a
Hi, this is Dennis calling from Zoho. Just calling you back in regards to your interest and sign up for the software that is Zoho Social. Easiest way to manage all your brands and channels in social media. If you're interested in Zoho Social, please reach us back at 669. I repeat, that is 669.
I don't know who the fuck Dennis is, but get him to stop leaving these voicemails about his dumb software shit, or I will take care of him.
Wow.
Dennis just want to help out.
There's a lot to unpack here.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, I did look back. We've gotten about 3 of those voicemails from Dennis.
He's hustling, dude.
I didn't even know they were there.
Well, if anybody needs help with your whatever the fuck Dennis was selling there, call him up. He's hustling.
3 times. Like, Dennis, if no one gets back to you, man, no.
Yeah. I mean, I do feel like we're giving Dennis a commercial.
Yeah, right. Dude, he just got an ad, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Where's the Manscaped button?
Call him back. Tell him we need some money.
We should call him live on the Patreon show next week. Talk to Dennis. Tasha, why? I had no idea that it was filmed in Canada. And I don't know why you had to bring it to my attention that it was filmed in Canada.
For our new educational segment. Tasha, I will let you know how Mr. Cat's boyfriend appreciates this new segment.
Yeah, she'll let us know in 4 months.
In 4 months.
Yeah. Potato Thief, I also appreciate the new segment. I do like it. Listen, you've gone too far this time, though, regarding the Shape of Water stuff. And I just, it's going to be tough for anybody to besides Tasha to finish at the bottom of the power rankings.
Tasha, no, I do kind of agree. Because that really feels like a sexy time with Rob question.
Mm-hmm. It does feel like a sexy time with Rob question. And also, I will say, of the 90s Disney cartoons, Beauty and the Beast probably the best.
No, not true.
That might be true.
90s, though? Maybe. Because a lot of the ones I like were older.
Yeah, Old Man River. We're not talking about that old shit. We're talking about the ones from the 90s when they were putting out bangers like The Lion King and Beauty and the Beast and Little Mermaid and shit.
Well, I don't remember which came out in the 90s. Nightmare Before Christmas came out in the 90s. No, that's better.
That wasn't a Disney film, though.
Disney?
Oh, that's not Disney?
That was
maybe, I don't
Touchstone,
know.
which was later acquired by Disney.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah. I think Kazam was Disney. You ever see Kazam, Rob?
The fuck is Kazam? No.
With Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, I don't know. But, I mean, it's informational. If she could give the damn the Canada one, we can get stuff about Shape of Water.
No, I think the Canada one, it really serves everybody. The Shape of Water one is just to attack me for loving a brilliant horror movie. And where are my balls?
Imagine. Wow. Okay.
You don't know how it feels to be targeted by people, Mikey.
I swear to God, one day I'm going to come to see you and we're going to fight on the front lawn one day.
Between her and Leah, I can't get a break over here.
Yeah, I have a list. Yeah, I don't appreciate that. That is a heartbreaker to find out that it was filmed in Canada. That really fucking sucks, actually.
This week's movie also filmed in Canada, Mikey.
That's fine. I don't care. I believe you. This Dennis guy really annoyed that.
Well, the Dennis guy, he's just out there hustling, man. Trying to make a buck. Can't blame a man for that.
Give him your number. Let you get his voicemail.
Oh, I'll just block his number.
He is blocked. We won't have any more voicemails from Dennis. All right. Thank you, Ghostface. We appreciate that. He's getting a little dangerous over there.
He's getting a little antsy, yeah.
Yeah, we've got to keep an eye on him.
Trying to get that Scream 7 going.
Well, he's got to, I understand how we feel about it, but he's got to have something to do.
Yeah.
I'll blame him.
Yeah.
How exciting is it that Melissa Barrera says she wants to be in the new Scary Movie?
So I had no interest in watching the new Scary Movie. I'll change my mind if Melissa Barrera is in it.
If they work in her taking a shot at Scream somehow, that will be so amazing.
You guys aren't allowed. No. No way. All the shit you talked about Scary Movie? No fucking way. Stay away from it.
If she's in it, I'll see it opening night.
It's gonna happen. I'm sorry.
That's craziness. You should be ashamed of yourselves. You're gonna just jump right on. No, after all that shit you talked.
Oh, they're terrible. All those movies are terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched Scary Movie with you. I didn't laugh once.
You laughed once, twice, 1.5 times you laughed.
All right, maybe 1.5 times, but it ain't funny.
But how many? Everyone else in there, and there were a lot of people in there, were laughing a lot. Maybe it's you.
It's not me. I got a brilliant sense of humor.
Moving on. All right. Oh fuck! Do I gotta hit my button?
Yes, please.
Crazy idiot! Get the fuck out of here! You! Go ahead, go back to turning tricks and Hoboken, you pain in the ass!
Mr. Cat's boyfriend guy, you sick of this segment too? How does he feel about this segment, Cat?
He likes this segment.
Why? It's the same thing. How do you?
I will say he didn't like it when it started. Mostly because I was showing him a lot of Italian memes as they were coming in, but it's grown on him.
Well, Mr. Cat's boyfriend guy, you got to remember, I see, like, I'm still saying, just because you might not have to see the memes anymore doesn't mean that I still have to see them, man. Keep that in mind.
He doesn't mind seeing them anymore. Like, they've grown on him.
This one's a very good one, Mikey. I think you're going to be honored by this one.
You say that, well, you don't say the honor thing, but you say they're good and you say I'm going to like them a lot. And that
this one is truly honors you in a special way.
Mm-hmm. The images go up on Patreon. This is the Gabagool Mystery Corner, by the way, where our listeners send in, ow, my back, I'm getting old. Send in Italian memes anonymously, making fun of me for being Italian. Nothing to do with horror.
Honoring
so
him.
This is, honoring, right.
Mm-hmm.
The memes go up on Patreon. We try and describe them on the show. Why would I feel honored about this shit?
Because they made a personal meme for you. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. Why would they this is literally a personal attack is what this one is. Like there's
they're
no
honoring
other way.
you.
No, they're not. They're calling me a piece of fucking pizza. Put that on your damn notes, Mr. Cat's boyfriend guy. Piece of damn pizza. And what does that say? Why is pizza slime written in the corner of the crib? God damn it.
I didn't see that.
Right.
Hold on. I got to look at that.
It's a giant pepperoni pizza and it's in a baby crib and it's got the mother and the father like looking down at the pepperoni pizza lovingly and touching its pepperonis for some reason. Looks like they're eating the pepperoni pizza baby. It's not even a baby. It's literally a big ass slice of pizza.
This is how this show goes. I get attacked by the listeners and you get nothing but love. It's so frustrating.
I hate you with a passion. This one's literally a personal attack. Like now we've crossed the line of just Mikey. Italian memes to personal attacks.
I will say this. The only thing that would make that one better is if it had been pizza with pasta on it.
Well, you pretty much spoiled next week's, I'm sure. Fucking Allie will listen to this shit. No, I was a cute ass baby. This is bullshit.
Yeah, we can see that.
Yeah, I'm very cute in that picture. You're a very cute baby, Mikey.
I'm a human being, not no damn piece of pizza. Because I'm Italian, I just got to be a piece of pizza. That's all I am. That's bullshit.
A delicious looking baby right there.
That does look like a really good slice of pizza. I'm not gonna lie.
Mikey, is this one better or worse than the pasta from the faucet last week?
That one was just gross.
Because you complain a lot about the gross ones, but you don't seem to like the personalized ones.
I don't get it.
No. You're giving some mixed messages to the contributors of the Gabagool Mystery Corner.
The only one he seems to like is Italian Battleship.
I hate that one a lot. That one might be the most hated one of all time. And it's not even really like anything offensive about it. Like it's just a pizza floating in the water and you keep sending it to me at the most random times.
My favorite thing is that if you type Italian Battleship into the gift bar, it comes up now.
Probably because of Rob. He fucked up the algorithm for it.
Dude, seriously, just go to the gift bar and type in Italian. It is so funny. Just the word Italian. It's hilarious.
Listeners, do not go to your Twitter search bar and type in the word Italian.
Certainly don't send them to Mikey and
No, do not do that.
Don't do that. That would be too far.
Yeah. Although I will say, if you do, more than likely it will not be the first time it's been sent to him.
No. Rob has made his way through. But that Italian Battleship one, like I have to go through life never knowing when I'm going to see it.
I do like that one.
Like you will just send that at the most insanely random times, like out of the clear blue. And I don't know what, like imagine going through life going, oh, wait a minute, I got to send that pizza floating in the water to Mikey real quick. Fucking nowhere. All right. Jesus Christ. All right. We're going to take
a game or a meme or news or nothing.
Well, no, because I figured we usually go through. I mean, I'm sure we can find a meme if you guys want, but I knew we had the bullshit to go through over the Patreon thing. We got to go through all the Patreon stuff too. So
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Right, and I knew we had the text message and a lot to do, man. We're
but
busy
now
over here.
People aren't going to know whether or not I'd fuck Tony Todd.
We'll always fuck Tony Todd.
All right.
I was gonna say, I feel like we know.
Fair enough.
We're aware at this point. We get it.
Hope Mr. Todd's not aware. He won't ever come on the show.
No. I got a restraining order against you. Didn't you go to a con where you met him?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you had the picture taken with him, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. I should have DM'd him. I don't know. I think the bit started after that.
Yeah, I think it did too. Super nice guy though. Really, really nice guy.
Do not think I wouldn't have sent him a picture of you and be like, look, when you see this guy, he said he would fuck the shit out of you. So you got to handle that.
You might want to use that hook.
I might tell Damien that you started a bit with him. He might not know. Since I didn't do it, I missed the opportunity to do it with Tony Todd. I just do it with Damien. Fuck him. He'll figure it out. All right. We'll take a real quick break and then we will be back with another WolfCop. I can't wait until I don't have to say that shit.
WolfCop.
I always feel the pressure to find the perfect gift for my relatives. In this case, whether you're sending an unforgettable gift or treating yourself to everyday perfection, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. For me, I'm not just into steaks. I like all types of meat. That's why I'll usually get the Winter's Best Seller Pack. It comes with juicy fillets, chicken breast, pork chops, and even burgers. Omaha Steaks offers unrivaled quality and variety, and every bite is backed by their 100% guarantee. A family-owned company with over 100 years of experience in the meat industry. Save big on unforgettable gifts with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off site-wide and earn an extra 20% off select favorites during their cyber sale. And for an extra $35 off, use promo code YUM at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com, promo code YUM at checkout. Terms apply. See site for details. Go to omahasteaks.com to get 50% off site-wide plus an extra 20% off select favorites and more limited-time deals during their cyber sale. And use promo code YUM at checkout for an extra $35 off. Minimum purchase may apply. See site for details. A big thanks to our advertiser, Omaha Steaks.
All right. We got to go through all the movies that didn't make it, all that shit for Rob.
Movies that were nominated, but then weren't nominated, did get voted on.
That's just this week. We are doing that too. But that's not what we normally do. That's just going on this week. All right, because Rob doesn't know how to work the Patreon.
I don't understand
it. Yeah.
Although apparently I've got to take it over.
Yeah, that'll well. Imagine the problems we'll have with it then. All right. First one is from Greg. Get to my Greg button. Which I got like 4 Greg buttons. I don't know which one to go with.
Kick Ghostface in the dick.
I'll use that one a lot. Copycat from 1995.
Good movie. I haven't seen it in a long time. It'd be a fun rewatch. So.
I think I've seen it once.
Yeah. Too bad it didn't win.
No. Yeah, you're telling me.
You couldn't.
What?
There's nothing. You had to have liked the movie this week.
You say so.
We'll get there.
Mm-hmm. We will. EyeRChris put up, and apparently there was stuff in the Discord. I've thought about it several times, and I just keep forgetting every time I sit down to go back and look at it. But apparently there was some drama in the Discord. Not drama, but there was a goings-on of this one in the Discord. Really? I guess. Meet the Feebles, 1989. Good year.
All right.
I don't know what is going on here. Would we be able to? Would this one get vetoed?
No.
No.
It's a horror movie.
All right. Okay. Next one is from Nate. The Strangers Pray at Night.
All right, Nate. I like that pick.
Why do you hate
This is
us,
a good one.
No, I'm all right with that pick. There's a couple of reasons I'm all right with that pick, but
right. Because Kat needs a rewatch of it.
I do not need a rewatch of it.
I think there's a lot to talk about in that movie.
Yes.
And also, I think it might be better than The Strangers.
You want to give it a higher score than The Strangers in front of me, don't you?
I mean, look, if I were to watch it again, and we just watched it not that long ago, I think it might deserve a higher score than Strangers. I think it's better at what it's doing than The Strangers is at what it's trying to do.
Yeah, but it's doing something worse.
It depends on how you look at it, Kat. If you don't look at it as a Strangers movie and you look at it as like a ridiculous slasher movie, it's actually quite good.
It is. Like it truly is. I watched it with Rob recently, Kat. Yeah. I mean, it's good for what it is. It's just, a Strangers movie it is not.
No, it's not a Strangers movie, but it's as just a fun slasher. It's good. It's like it's fun. It still has a lot of problems. Don't get me wrong.
That's fair. Shout out Damien Maffei. I need a Damien button. I am sure I can go back and find something stupid. The next one up was this one's from Amber, and she picked The Craft. That's a good pick too.
That's a good pick.
Okay.
Because I can't, like, I've seen it, Nev Campbell, all that. I don't really remember that movie for shit. The next one is Tasha again, and it's Funny Games 2007.
Go straight to hell, Tasha.
What the hell?
Huge clown penis.
You can't say that to listeners.
Not to listeners, but to Tasha.
Ow.
The next one is from Will of the Thrill.
Thrill me.
And is Wrong Turn 2.
Okay.
I wish this one.
Me too.
The next one is from Nesto. He did not drop the Killer Tree movie on me, either of these back-to-back ones. So the wait continues. But he put up Head Count from 2018.
I think I've seen that. I have to look it up real quick.
I have not.
For some reason, it sounds like Roadhouse. Head Count.
What year did you say?
2018.
Yeah, I saw this movie. It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember it all that well, but yeah, it was. I remember thinking, like, it was okay. I didn't hate it.
And last, but certainly not least, was the winner of this month or this week's Omen.
What the fuck is that?
And it is by Ali Surreal, another WolfCop.
WolfCop.
Anyone have any opening thoughts on this that they want to share?
Well, Kat didn't watch it, so
I didn't watch it. I don't know.
look, this movie is exactly what you want it to be, right? Like, if you sit down to watch a movie called Another WolfCop, this is exactly what you expect the movie to be. Like, I think this is great. I really loved it. I had a great time with it. I thought it was really funny. I thought the gore was good. I thought the effects, for the most part, looked good. I mean, there are a couple that look bad, but for the most part, it looked good. I really had fun with it. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
I'll break the suspense here. I really liked WolfCop. I was really disappointed by Another WolfCop. It wasn't as fun for me as WolfCop was. And I will say, I think part of the fun of WolfCop, it's one of those movies that plays really well in a group of people who are all drinking. That was my WolfCop experience. I had a ton of fun. I haven't watched it since. It's been a while. And I kind of tried to recreate that, and nobody wanted to watch another WolfCop with me. And it was a very different experience, just sitting alone watching WolfCop in the middle of the day, sober. Not so I don't know if that was like part of why I didn't have as much fun with this one. You also know how I feel about watching Christmas movies not in December, which, that's not the movie's fault, but it was unfortunate timing. But yeah, I feel like this one tried too hard to recapture the glory that was WolfCop.
Glory.
I am really sad that WolfCop, like, again, and I don't want to harp on the patrons. They've had a bad week with the fraud and everything, but this was just, it would have been such a better opportunity to have WolfCop and then another WolfCop, because I was so excited to talk about WolfCop on this show. Because it's one that I like. It's one that I think is fun. Allie could have been there. Could have been a great time. But now I kind of feel like I'm coming in as the damper because I didn't like Another WolfCop nearly as much. It wasn't as much fun for me.
You kind of are the wet blanket in this whole thing, Kat. Unfortunately.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't like being that person, but it wasn't as fun.
I did offer, when Mikey's deceit was revealed, I did suggest that we go ahead and just do the double feature.
I wish we had done the double feature.
No one said anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left. I vetoed that one for a reason. I omitted, probably the best word. I omitted that one for a reason. Yeah, I seen it. Didn't answer it. But to give me a little bit of credit, man, when we did Thanksgiving, I watched we had to do Thanksgiving 3. I watched the first one.
You did.
You did, and I don't know why you didn't just watch the first WolfCop.
Because I learned. That's what we do. We learn and grow as people.
That's great. Okay, that's
Thanksgiving's amazing.
That's crazy because Thanksgiving is amazing, and WolfCop is also amazing.
I don't know. I doubt it.
It is though. Is the thing. Like, I actually really enjoy WolfCop.
Thanksgiving is 1,000 times better than the movie we had to watch.
1,000%. And Wolf Cop was better
No.
than this one. Like you are saying that you missed a golden opportunity today because you took a golden opportunity on a different day, and I don't understand the logic here.
No.
Look, as good as this movie is, and another Wolf Cop I think is really good, Wolf Cop is better.
No, what I'm saying is I did it. It's not like I haven't done the double feature before. I've done it before, but again, I've learned. I'm not going to watch 2 shitty movies. I just watch one. I'm only obligated to watch one.
Yeah, but the first one wasn't shitty.
The second one was.
Problem.
But you realize you're also telling me Thanksgiving is really good and then telling me that this is something else is really good. I don't believe you, Kat. I don't believe you.
Okay, but Thanksgiving is amazing is the issue.
I don't like Thanksgiving at all.
I don't understand. He's wearing the face of her dad. I don't know what's wrong with you, Mikey.
We're not going over Thanksgiving again. I'm not obligated to talk about that movie any longer. So,
but in this movie, you get to see a giant werewolf dick.
Did see a giant werewolf dick. Did note a giant werewolf dick as well. Yeah, I didn't hate this movie as much as I thought I would. Do I like it? No. But
you had to think about it.
Yeah,
I'm taking this as a win.
Yeah, that's fair.
As a matter of fact, I think Mikey likes this movie more than Kat.
Honestly, he might.
Maybe. I
And
thought
I'm
it
mad
was
at
funny.
you, Kat, for leaving me out here on my own. What the hell's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It wasn't as good as Wolf Cop. I didn't expect it to be as good as Wolf Cop, but I thought it was going to be closer for me than it was.
Yeah, it just like there's no question this one's a horror movie. Like all the shark movies and stuff that I pick on and everything, you know, I question most of them being a horror movie. This one's no question, but it did lose its way in the horror genre for decent periods of time, a couple of times throughout the movie, which
is really interesting, Mikey, because I feel like one of my biggest complaints about it, and obviously we'll get into like all of the reasons why this didn't work for me as well as the first one, but one of the biggest things is that Wolf Cop felt more like a horror movie than another Wolf Cop. Like this one felt very action heavy in comparison.
This one is more of an action movie than the first one, yeah.
Yeah, which was a bummer for me because Wolf Cop is one of those, like, it's one of those silly B movies that like feels like a horror movie, whereas this one did not feel that way to me.
This to me is like a blend of a like horror comedy and action film. So yeah, sometimes the horror does kind of get pushed aside, but you know, you can't complain because when they're not doing horror stuff, they're telling you to chug a cold.
They are doing that.
Yeah.
Which I do enjoy. Yeah, and that was going to be one of the points I brought up. Like usually when like a lot of the movies that I pick on and everything, and I think just the discussion in general, because it's usually comedy horrors that lose that balance. But I feel like this movie was more like it did lose its, I don't know, man. I don't think it really lost its way with the comedy because it was just really just funny throughout, or it was trying to be one or the other. But yeah, the action is not something you see often, where that's what it gets lost in the comedy, in the horror genre aspect of it as well.
I mean, the poster for this movie is a parody of the poster for Cobra, the Stallone film.
Oh, is it? Yeah. I'm not familiar with Cobra.
Yeah. So it's, I mean, it's got more action elements in there than the first one did, but you know, it has, I still think, enough horror, and it has plenty of comedy. I mean, I think this thing is really, I mean, it's got Kevin Smith in it, for God's sake.
I am going to throw this out there. As a comedy movie or as like a comedy action movie, this works a lot better for me than like as a horror comedy. I am looking at it through the lens of like as a horror. The balance wasn't right for me on that.
Okay.
It was the biggest complaint I had of the movie.
Well, that's I mean, that's fair enough because it is a little off. I still think it works well enough as a horror comedy, but I do get it that it does have a lot of more action elements and more of a, even, you know, just sort of the plot is more sort of a dumb action movie plot than anything else.
And also I will say the comedy works for me in this. The beer branding throughout, chef's kiss, perfect,
Yes.
no notes. Um but my favorite joke in Another Wolf Cop is actually just the same joke from Wolf Cop. And it is Lou's name. It's Wolf Cop's name. That is
Yes.
just it's perfect. I love it. But I can't give that credit to Another Wolf Cop because that's just his name at that point, you know?
Sure. To me, the best part of Another Wolf Cop is Willie.
I don't know anybody's name in this damn movie.
The
I'll tell
Willie
you
is
that
his
right now.
friend, the guy
The
who
one
has the
with the
thing.
dick?
Yeah, the
The
thing
one
that's growing out of him.
Yeah, well, they all
And,
have dicks, yeah. But
yeah.
yeah,
Well,
Rob's still. Yeah, if you see the movie, you know what I mean.
The
Yeah.
one with the dick.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The one Wolf Cop bangs his sister.
Yeah, and that was really funny. I liked how funny it was, and a lot of times it was trying a little too hard here and there, but I feel like it nailed the horror, man, and maybe not so much like traditional genres, but it nailed the wolf or the werewolf aspect of horror because the werewolf stuff was very prominent, obviously, but it
Mhm.
also had a lot of, and I was trying to figure out a way since I've been watching it to explain it, but it has like it was a very weird gore, like the rip and tear scenes when the werewolf was clapping cheeks and everything. It just felt very werewolf movie-ish, if that makes sense, and the effects were a lot better than they had any business being. Not saying they were, very, very good, but they weren't very bad.
That's the thing. They look good, right? Like they don't. When I say they look good, I guess what I mean is they don't look bad.
Right.
They're passable effects, and for a movie with this kind of budget, you don't always see that.
I do want to throw that out there. The one again, I didn't like the horror aspect as much in the sequel, but the one thing I think they really got right was those sort of effects. Like they felt very consistent from one to this one.
This is one of the better on-screen looking werewolves
Yes.
that I've ever
Yeah.
like. I mean, it looks better than a lot of werewolves in big budget movies look.
Honestly,
Yeah.
yes.
It does. Like I looked at it because obviously we got to talk. I guess we'll do it now, but we have we're going to talk about how the werewolf looked in a werewolf movie, and how they pulled it off.
Mhm.
I think he looked cooler than he looked better, if that makes any sense. Like it looked good, all that, but if you really look at the effects that were performed on on screen that we have to go by, they weren't. It's not like it was a very in-depth. It wasn't an American Werewolf in London type of depth to these effects by any means.
Well, the transformation is weak.
Oh well, yeah.
The transformation is weak. I'm talking about the look of the werewolf, and if you compare this to the werewolf in American Werewolf in London, that just kind of looks like a small bear. It doesn't even look like a fucking wolf.
Yeah, but that's probably what a werewolf looks like, and the effects of the hair and everything, and it was just there was a lot of detail in that as to not so much detail in this. It was just kind of like a little werewolf outfit he had, and I'm not shitting on it because it looked good, but there just wasn't a lot of depth there. It was very basic effects, it seemed like, which worked for the movie and for their budget. So
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it or nothing, but it was smart. They took a very basic approach, and it wasn't a very technical effects, but he looked cool, I think. But if you would get like a special effects artist to look at it and give their judgment, I don't think they would grade it super high.
Yeah. I mean, I liked all the effects in this movie except for the explosion at the end. That was really underwhelming.
Yes. And the thing about it is that I don't think the explosion was underwhelming in comparison to the other effects necessarily. I think it was the way that they built it up, like it was going to be a big cinematic moment,
Yeah.
and then it was not. I kind of wondered if that was supposed to be a joke,
I
if
mean,
that was part
maybe.
of it, but if it was, it didn't land.
Yeah, it didn't land as a joke, and it was, and that was the biggest problem, I think, because they really built that explosion way up,
If they'd
And then it was
had that
pretty
explosion
underwhelming.
anywhere else in the movie, I don't think I would have cared.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. My first note, though, throughout the whole movie, my first note was werewolf dick 9 minutes in.
Yes.
That set the tone. That set the tone. And I don't know, dude. It just, I found it funny. You know, like there's a lot of dick jokes. There's a lot of shit jokes. Like that's up my alley. I'm a child. And I find that stuff funny. And I've seen movies where that stuff's not funny. I'm not saying it's hard to make a good dick joke or a funny dick joke or whatever, but I've seen movies fuck it up to, especially that are using it a lot, to where it just isn't funny and it's just more cheesy than anything. Because you hear dick jokes all the time. Sit in our Discord for a couple minutes. You're bound to hear at least 5, 6 of them. I don't know. I thought the movie was funny. It did get, there were a couple of spots where I rolled my eyes a little bit, but overall they were really funny, man. Willie was hilarious.
Dude, that character is so funny.
He is. Like, she is off limits to everybody here and everybody in here. You know, like he was so worried about someone banging his sister. And then this dude just goes to town. Goes to town and he's got to sit there and listen to it. He was just like, I don't know, man. Those scenes were really funny. Even when he was, when he first got his, that dick guy in his pants, when he was talking to the female cop, it was like, oh, I got to show you this. And she pulled a gun out. I was like, no, you got to see this. It's like, what the fuck? Body language, delivery. The dude was funny.
Yeah, that character's great. And he really, without Willie, this movie doesn't work at all.
Fair.
He really holds the whole thing together. I did want to go back to the werewolf dick, Mikey. That I believe, and Kat, you can correct me, but I believe that's kind of a holdover or a carryover from the first movie, because we see a werewolf dick pretty early in the first movie also.
Really?
Yeah, that's actually the thing I remember most about the first movie.
Yeah, I remember that because I had forgotten about it and I recommended WolfCop to somebody and she immediately wrote me back and said, well, I stopped watching that.
It's hard. Werewolf dick is a hard thing to forget. Yeah, I don't know how you forgot that.
Yeah, I just kind of forgot that it happened. But yeah, she's like, I'm thanks, but no thanks.
How does that draw somebody off of a damn movie, dude? A fake
I don't know, man.
Werewolf dick. Like, come on.
But so yeah, there is werewolf dick in WolfCop as well.
That's a good trend to have. Like, all right, what are we gonna do with the werewolf dick for this one? But no, like I said, it set the tone. I didn't know. I had an idea of what to expect. See, this is the thing. And were you able to find a budget on this, Rob?
Yes.
Okay. Can you spoil that a little bit? Because I'm curious.
Yeah, although there's not a whole lot of facts. I don't want to give away too much.
Okay.
But I can tell you that it was 3 million Canadian dollars, which is roughly 2.2 million American dollars.
Okay, that makes sense. I didn't think they would have had that much money. But look, dude, we talk about it all the time. When you have a movie with high effects, your money goes fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's still impressive what they were able to pull off, because it was very action-y, which is effects demands, and also filming, like those shots with them fighting and everything. Those are probably reshot 1 million times, you know, and that's time and money that's spent to do that.
Right. And I don't feel like there's a lot of other sacrifices that are made. It's not terrible acting throughout the movie or anything. Like, I don't know that anybody's great other than Willie.
Other than Willie,
They're not terrible either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I thought the sister wasn't bad either, probably because she was hot as shit.
Yeah.
That helps.
Beautiful woman. God damn.
6 titties.
6 titties. I thought she was good. Like, she wasn't great or nothing, but like she did what she was supposed to do.
Yeah. And I feel like that's true for most of the cast. Like, again, nobody really is going to win an award for this fucking movie. But, you know, they're all there and they do a fine job. Like, I don't think there was no one where I was like, oh God, this guy's terrible. You know, they were all fine.
And we talked about this just last week with the with the 5-headed shark movie, where the key to making a movie like this isn't to cast the best people. It's to cast people that are all of a similar acting level. And this is one of those rare movies where I feel like everyone was making the same film.
Yes.
Like they had people all of the same skill set that were giving, like very consistent performances across the board.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate that because that is something, especially in sequels to sort of sillier movies, that they can go downhill very quickly in the acting department. But our new characters were fantastic. Like they gave some of the best performances. It was good.
Yeah. And that's all you really could ask for with a movie like this, like just don't fuck it up, please.
Yeah.
Like just go in there, do a good job, don't get noticed as being bad in your role, and that's it. That's all you need somebody to do in that spot, in any spot in this movie. I mean, any movie, I guess, arguably, but something like this to where you're not exactly winning people over in a lot of places.
Yeah.
The other note, and a lot of this is like I talked about the effects and how much I like them for this movie. A lot of this is just jokes and stuff because that's what I liked about it, and the rest of it I could kind of take or leave.
Well, this movie is a movie also that seems to throw a million jokes a minute at you.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of jokes, and normally that annoys me, but most of them landed for me in this movie, so I was fine with it. I just found it really funny.
Yeah.
I will say again, and I don't know if this was just like the experience that I had watching or what. I can't even think of any jokes in particular that didn't land. I felt like more landed better in the first movie. Like this one doesn't feel as funny to me.
Well, Cat hates fun, confirmed.
I hate fun.
Yeah, this one was funny to me.
It's funny. Like it works as a comedy, I think, but I don't think it was as funny as WolfCop. I just want that on the record.
It's been so long since I've seen WolfCop that it's hard for me to. I don't remember how funny I found it. I mean, I know I found it funny and I enjoyed it, but it's been so long since I've seen it. And I mean, I thought I was watching it this week, so.
Nope, not doing it. As much as I stick up for a Scary Movie, I really only sit and argue about Scary Movie 1 and 2. The rest, like 3, but the rest of them got to that point where they just were not funny.
Mm-hmm.
And there were a lot of just like constant jokes, and constant jokes are bad as it is, but constant jokes that are not funny are some of the worst things in the world. And that's what Scary Movie had turned into. That's what a lot of these movies that I don't like that are bordering that comedy line. That's mostly what I don't like about them because I don't find them funny. But I mean, this one had enough. Like it did have some of that in there that I didn't find funny, and it was eye rolly, like I said. Dude, I don't know if it was an old man, but the dick thing, it was so funny to me, man. The fact, like it was a funny concept of it, sure. But him talking shit was some of the funniest crap in the world, man. Like that guy had a mouth on him, and it was funny as hell.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. I'm disappointed the Cat didn't like it.
Me
I'm
too.
also disappointed that I didn't like it.
Because I expected Mikey to show up talking shit.
I didn't dislike it. It was disappointing after I thought I was going to get to watch WolfCop. I would have preferred to watch WolfCop.
Cat, I don't know, man. Honestly, I'm not really surprised. Like, I'm surprised. I thought that Rob, like watching this, I was like, okay, I like it more than a lot more than I thought I was going to. I didn't think I was going to like this fucking thing at all. It was fine. Like I liked some of it. Rob I thought Rob wasn't going to like it at all. And I thought Cat wasn't going to be thrilled with it because of it. It's a scary movie joke. It's a bunch of scary movie jokes.
No, it's not the same.
It's close.
It's not the same kind of dumb jokes they make in Scary Movie.
Yes, it is.
No, there's a difference to me. I don't know. I can't articulate it, but it's not the same. Scary Movie is what I don't like about Scary Movie mostly is that it's just that parody bullshit. I don't like it. I don't think it's funny.
I don't know how. I think some of it, again, it got old, 3 movies in, sure, but I don't know, man. When you do it well, I like a good parody.
No, I generally don't care for those. You give me a movie like this that's telling me a story and giving me a hilarious character like Willie, I'm in.
I don't know, man. You just again, it's on that line. I don't see how maybe Scary Movie is more pop culture-y with its comedy for sure. Maybe that's what you don't like.
Yeah, it's just that whole parody thing of where everything that they're doing is making fun of something that's in pop culture or in a horror movie in that case or whatever. I just don't, those just aren't movies for me. Like, I just find them dumb and kind of lazy.
Screw you, god damn it. But yeah, I'm not shocked Kat didn't like it. I'm shocked that you like it, kind of, Rob.
No, I'm shocked Kat didn't like it. I mean, it's WolfCop, Kat.
It's a little bit too action heavy. I don't think the comedy is quite as funny. If I had seen this, if I were coming in like a psychopath like Mikey, where I had not watched WolfCop, I honestly think it would have done a little bit better. Like I would have been pleasantly surprised. But I really I was hoping for more WolfCop, and I feel like it fell a little short.
All right. Did anybody see the mid-credit scene?
No, I figured there would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I forgot to stick around.
It's a very short mid-credit scene, and it's funny because all it really is promoting a third WolfCop movie that we have never gotten.
I'm surprised this movie got as much money as it did. Like, I'm actually shocked.
I think the first one was
I'm not surprised. People really liked WolfCop.
Yeah, the first one was a big success. I don't know how well. I don't know how well it did at like, the box office or anything, but there's a lot of other ways for movies to make money and to catch on. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look it up real quick.
I don't know, man. It just, I didn't take a ton of notes for this thing. The sister being a werewolf was kind of a shocker. I didn't see that coming at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she looked good too. Honestly, I think she might have looked better than him.
Yeah, that did look good. Yeah, I don't even think WolfCop got a theatrical release. There's no box office numbers for it, but it kind of caught on. It became like a cult kind of movie
thing. Yeah, I remember.
So my guess is when they decided to make the sequel, they were like, well, we'll throw a little extra money at it. And, because it's already got this audience, it'll do well. I'm guessing that it didn't do well. I can actually tell you what it made at the box office when we get there. I can tell you it didn't do well. And that's probably why we never got the third movie that's promised in the mid-credit scene.
Well, because once you see something like that, you've seen it already. Like nobody's ever seen WolfCop before. It's like, holy shit, a werewolf that's a cop. Gotta see that. And then you see it.
That's like saying nobody's going to watch the sequel to Jack Frost because they've seen it before. I mean, come on.
I fucking love the sequel to Jack Frost.
It's just that that's probably what it suffered from, that people already seen the first one. And like, there's a lot of movies that come out and I'm like, oh man, a sequel would be so cool. And it's like one of those like niche movies. And I'm not rushing out to see it because I seen it already. All of it's gone. And this wasn't really good enough in the original WolfCop. I don't know, but I would only imagine if you guys are saying it's better than this, how much better could it be? I doubt it was good enough to draw people back for another one.
I think it's better than this, but I don't think it's by a vast margin. Kat seems to think it's much better than I do.
I do think that it's funnier. I think it's a little bit funnier, and I do think it works more as a horror movie.
I wouldn't know.
Because you're a coward. You wouldn't do the double feature.
No, I'm smart. I wouldn't do the double feature. And also, doing this show as long as I have, I am sure eventually I'm going to have to watch this fucking thing. No need to rush to do it now. I don't care about the lore or the continuity or any of that shit in a WolfCop series. I just don't care enough. I will watch the sequel before the original. I'm fine. I'm obligated to watch it. That's it.
That's the behavior of an insane person.
That's fine. Yeah, the sex scene too, the werewolf sex scene. I forget, was it we had this conversation, about Carousel. It went on too long,
Yeah.
It did go on too long. Yeah.
I'm glad it was there because it was funny.
I will say, yeah, I'm gonna throw this out there though. Like, even though I also think the one in Another Wolf Cop went on too long, it was a lot funnier than the one in Carousel.
I think the one in
Yeah.
Carousels is funny.
It has like one joke and it's
Yeah.
over very quickly, and then that scene goes on like another 6 minutes. In
Yeah,
Carousel.
that's the problem with Carousel. It goes on too long. Like, I think the idea is funny, but they didn't have to go on that long with it. This one, when it first started, I was like, oh no, here we go, because this is like, it's typically something I don't find funny. I don't think it's like an original idea. It reeks of, it'd be crazies if we did that, and it's like, it's not crazy. People have done it. It's not. But when I saw she had 6 titties, I bust out laughing.
That was funny.
And then when they're cutting to Willie on the couch, like doing anything he can to not hear him, it's so funny.
Yeah.
And then when Little Willie, as he calls him, after they come out, bites Wolf Cop in the dick, he goes, "That's karma." That was funny.
Yeah, see, I had a different a viewing experience of it. When it started, the werewolf sex scene, I was like, oh shit. That's funny as hell. Look at them go. And as it went on, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It was just, it could have been over a lot quicker. But like you said, Rod, there were things in there where it was just funny. Like,
yeah, I mean, they did enough different with it. And really, I mean, the funniest parts to me were really them cutting to Willie on the couch, trying
funny.
anything he could to not hear it.
He was mad as shit.
Yeah. So that made it a little different than most of the times when we see this kind of thing in movies. That it was actually, I found it funny. But generally speaking, those scenes tend to, honestly, it's not an original idea. It's not funny anymore, and they tend to go on for too damn long.
Yeah, I mean that's super fair of a point, but like I said, I'm glad it was in there. I just wish, because it was funny and there were certain parts of it that was funny, maybe condense it.
Yeah, I mean, even though I thought they did some things that made me laugh and I thought were funny, in that it still could have been shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the 6 titty thing, I did note that too. I noted 6 titties. That's the whole note.
Yeah.
Dash 6 titties. I watched this with Allie too, and we had a similar opinion on that. We were just like, holy shit, enough. All right. But there were just certain points. I'm like, oh, he pulled that bitch's tail. I never seen that. Never said that. What kind of sex is that? It was funny, man. Like, they did a good job of it being funny, and like, it just condensed it a little, because it is a little weird. It's like, what the fuck? It's like watching furry sex. Like, I don't want to see that shit. But either way, that was the type of movie it was, and what else could you say? I mean, of course it had the werewolf fucking. So, like, of course it did.
Right.
I mean, honestly, the kills too, that I guess we didn't talk about too much. We got into it a little bit. I really thought the kills were good in this. Like, I thought that was a strong point.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, yeah, they're good. I'm trying to think back now on them, and I mean, even though I just watched it this afternoon, I don't know that there's one that stands out as like great. But I do think they're good, and they didn't hold back on like the gore factor or anything.
No.
So yeah, they were good. The effects looked good on those too.
Yeah, look good is the thing.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, clearly fake, but I don't know, like, it didn't look bad, and I don't know, it's just something about the effects looked like a werewolf movie. Period.
Wolf Cop.
What do you think about the effects as opposed to the first one, Kat? Did the effects at least get better or no?
I don't think they got better. But again, it's been a while. Like, Wolf Cop, I'm kind of remembering from when it came out. I feel like they held up really well. I was not disappointed in the effects, except again the explosion. But wolf effects, the blood, the gore, all very well done.
It's been so long since I've seen the first one.
Right.
I would just default to what Kat has to say. It's lit. I mean, I can't even remember the last time I watched the first one. I just know it's awesome.
Okay, that's fair. Does anybody have anything we didn't mention on this bad boy yet?
I think we made it through everything that I had. I mean, that is one thing I will say about this movie. I did not take a lot of notes.
Yeah. It was hard to, because like, what are you gonna do? Take notes about dick jokes? Like,
right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of dick jokes.
Yeah, which I enjoy. Not saying that in a bad way. Just maybe I should rewatch it and take notes on the dick jokes. Like a whole dick joke note sheet.
That's Patreon content right there.
That is.
I'm looking at WolfCop t-shirts as we speak.
Imagine getting a copyright strike from WolfCop. Imagine what point in life?
That would be a low point, I think.
Yeah, we got one from Texas Chainsaw once, but
what?
Yeah, remember a while
that's
ago
why
I
we
showed
had to
you.
give up the logo.
Yeah, that was a big problem. Yeah.
Oh.
And I had talked to, I forget who was, somebody. They were like, "Oh, your logo is going to be a problem one day because this, and that." It's like, who cares? They're not going to ever know about us. And however long later, Texas Chainsaw, no t-shirts. Like, God damn, man. All right, Kat, do you have reviews for this thing?
I have reviews for this thing. I have reviews and ratings. Rotten Tomatoes has an official tomato meter for this with 17 critic reviews. Just throwing that out there.
That seems like a small number.
65%.
Nice.
The audience score at 100+ ratings is a little bit lower at 60%.
Okay.
All right.
IMDb crashed.
Oh no.
Nice.
Its love for WolfCop was too strong. IMDb has this at a 5.3 out of 10.
All right.
As usual, we are going to start with my favorite title of a review. The review kind of sucked, which was a disappointment. But the title of it is 4 out of 10, one WolfCop too many.
Aww.
Which that's good. They know. They understand. The other reviews that I pulled, there were only like 25 reviews for this. And I had a lot of tough decisions to make. Like, it was hard to narrow these down because they were all brilliant. Our first one, 6 out of 10, LOL. This sure makes me chuckles. I really like the color palette and the vibe.
Nice.
Color palette?
The color palette in Another WolfCop was great.
God damn it.
And the vibe. This one doesn't have a rating, but it is titled Meh. As others have said, this one felt a little too try-hard compared to the rest. Not the first one, the rest.
Just the other one.
Too self-aware / pointlessly ridiculous and not enough actual comedy. Also, Kevin Smith is in it for some reason and is so painfully obnoxious that I had to turn it off just to get his stupid face off my screen.
Well, he was fine in it.
Someone really did not like Kevin Smith in this.
I guess.
Why? Kevin Smith is always great. I stand on that fucking. Yeah, we didn't mention Kevin Smith enough. Not that he had a huge role, but come on now, man.
Yeah, he's good in it. Like, I don't see a problem with him in it.
This one, 7 out of 10. Fun. Not as good as the first one. It felt like maybe they were trying too hard, but much better than many quote-unquote big money action movies. Loved all the actors. Which, fair, supportive.
Yeah.
Haters gonna hate.
They are.
Post credits!
Yeah,
exclamation point. It's friggin' Another WolfCop. More absurd and better than the first. I hate cops, but I'd wear a shirt with WolfCop on it. I don't buy digital music, but I'd buy the WolfCop rap if I could. I hate hockey, but I'd watch WolfCop. I'd watch if WolfCop was a goalie. Liquor and donuts, baby. Also, talking phallus with a mustache.
There were some banger songs in this movie.
I did really. I didn't talk about that, and I'm kind of glad that it did come up. I, as you know, really like when they do original songs for movies, and the soundtrack for this was very solid.
Yeah, there were some fun ones.
And then I have, not to bring down the mood, but I do have one negative review.
Boo, it's from Kat too.
It's from me. And it's 1 out of 10. It's titled "I Have to Give It a Star" with a bunch of question marks.
This is from the girl who turned it off when she saw the penis.
There is no amount of legal or illegal chemistry that can make this flick worth watching. Seriously, what on earth does the producer writer have on Yannick Bisson that made him be in this train wreck? Also, Kevin Smith apparently didn't just have a heart attack, he had a massive brain-altering stroke when he decided to be in this thing. The guy refuses to make Clerks 3 but thought this was acceptable? Or once again, does the producer have something on him?
All right, well, we got Clerks 3 and it wasn't very good. So
I haven't seen it yet. I heard it was good, but I haven't seen it.
And you know me, I just can't like turn down a conspiracy theory review. So
I haven't seen it yet either, but I have seen pieces of it and it doesn't look like it's I haven't watched it yet for a reason.
All right, fair enough. Some facts about WolfCop or another WolfCop. Mentioned before, the estimated budget was 3 million Canadian. That is roughly 2.2 million US dollars. Hold on to your hats, guys, because I have the worldwide gross here.
Oh.
So wait, but how much American dollars now? Because I want to compare.
Yeah, because 2.2 US dollars.
All right.
Worldwide gross $7,285.
I'm gonna compare nothing. God
Nope.
damn. Nothing to compare. That's bad. Wow.
A lot of times we when we look at movies and we judge whether or not they were a financial success, we look at the budget, then we look at the box office, right? But there are a lot of revenue streams involved in movies, merchandising and physical media sales and rentals and digital stuff and streaming rights.
Merch.
I'm guessing they did not make $2.2 million back after only making 7,200 at the box office.
No.
That's a large gap to fill.
Yeah.
The cheerleaders at the hockey game, they wear horn-rimmed glasses with masking tape on them, and that is a reference to the Hanson brothers from the 1977 hockey comedy Slapshot.
Okay.
Loup Garou is French for werewolf.
Well, kind of. This is something that's always bothered me because the Loup Garou is like a Cajun legend, and it is in fact called that. But I just want to throw out there that the actual French translates to wolf man wolf.
Okay.
So,
all right. Well, fucking werewolf. Fuck, you call a werewolf. It'd be a wolf man wolf. That'd be fucking.
Just saying they have a word in French that means like man wolf. It's very silly to me that you have to preference it with wolf.
Oh. This was filmed in Saskatchewan, Canada. That is actually how Kevin Smith ended up with a brief role in the movie. He also was in Saskatchewan. He was scouting for possible locations for Moose Jaws.
Oh.
God, right.
So he happened to be there at the same time, and I don't know how they worked it out, but he ended up in the movie. And that's all I've got. There were not a whole lot of facts about another WolfCop.
I'm surprised it was that many, to be honest with you. That's the thing. Usually these obscure movies, there's either a ton or nothing at all.
Right.
All right. So we're ready to Portnoy this thing?
Yeah. I'm guessing Kat should go last because she is the fucking wild card in this group.
Yeah.
I have no idea what she's got going on.
No. I would like to point out, though, that mine is probably the correct one because I'm in the middle.
Do you want to go first or you want to go?
I just want to question this real quick. Are we also giving this a B movie score?
I have one.
Okay.
Finding out it had a $2 million budget, though, is kind of. I just had we just had this conversation earlier.
Yeah.
Like, if you have that much money, are you still a B movie?
All right.
I mean, I don't know, Rob. What do you think?
I mean, it feels like a B movie to me.
How do you know how much let me see if I can find the first one.
The first one had 1 million Canadian.
So under $1 million. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm happy either way.
Because it was trying to be a B movie. Like it was birthed as a B movie.
Yeah, I don't know what the cutoff budget wise should be for a B movie. To me, this feels like a B movie. So
yeah, I think we should give it to it.
All right. Well, you're not gonna like mine.
Maybe. Oh, okay.
Another WolfCop. I enjoyed the shit out of this movie. I had a great time. I thought it was funny. I thought it was gory. I thought the effects looked good. Willie is quickly rose up my list of favorite characters in a horror movie. He was so much fun. The guy made the entire movie. I never got bored at all. I give it as a regular movie, I give it a 7.1.
Okay, hold on. As a regular movie, you give it a 7.1.
Yes.
You gave Urban Legend a 6.1, and
This
you
is-
mean to tell me that another WolfCop is a better movie than Urban Legend?
Is a full point better.
You are a son of a bitch.
As a B movie, I give another WolfCop a 9.3.
Jesus Christ, man! No way.
Through the roof is a B movie.
Oh, come on, Rob.
It has a better script than most B movies we watch. It has better acting than most B movies we watch. It has better effects than most B. It is across the board better than the majority of B movies that we watch.
Jeez, dude, that's not right. That's too high. If you're not gonna take this seriously, we're not gonna do it anymore.
I'm just saying, man.
That's
a B movie,
crazy.
it is close to perfection. You don't even want to know what my score would be for WolfCop.
I just noticed the two of you only have 3 letters in your name, and I have 5. That's why this sheet. I have OCD. the lines are off, and it's like because it just looks weird. Anyway, this is what happens when you smoke and do a podcast. All right, as a regular movie, honestly, learning the budget of this thing does change the score for me. Maybe not drastically, but close. Also, another thing I wanted to bring up that I forgot to mention when we were talking about the movie, the ending of this was just all over the place. Like the ending of this had almost no horror. Like it had the kills, like whatever, fine, but it was just a bunch of people pointing guns at each other.
It's an action movie at the end.
Right, like 100%. And the ending kind of lost me. But yeah, man, this thing was funny as shit. But I'm grading a horror movie here, and I feel like it being very funny shouldn't help it a huge amount. And it's just, not a concept of something that I'm going to watch a ton. So I'm going to give this as a regular movie a 4.8.
That is way too low.
That's not bad, dude. Come on.
You
now.
need to give it a full point more than what you gave Urban Legend.
You need to kiss my ass is what you need to do. All right. You should be ashamed of yourself for what you did here. I like you realize for a while now it's going to be like when we do the list reviews on Patreon. It's like I'm just going to go back to what you gave to Urban Legend for damn near everything now. As a B movie, it was really funny. This is where the comedy stuff will get you some points because it's supposed to be fun. I'll give it a rookie number. I'm going to give it a 7.
All right.
That's the best I could do.
It's low, but okay.
The best I could do.
Now let's hear Cat's bullshit.
Usually it's Mikey's bullshit. All right, I like this.
Well, you're about to like it a little bit less because in a surprise twist, I actually gave it higher than Mikey across the board.
There you go, Cat. There you go. That a girl.
Wow.
Not by much, but after my complaints, I did end up with the middle scores for this. And I really felt like I was being harsh with this one. Because I feel like you rank harsher when you have higher expectations for a movie. But no, as a normal horror movie, because I feel like if this were an action podcast, I could have rated it higher, but I really did feel like I had to curb myself a little bit because we talk about horror movies on this. I'm comparing it to horror movies. I gave it a 5.1. I think it's above average still. And even with the stuff I didn't like, it's fun. It's a good time.
You need to give it a full point more than you gave Urban Legend, Cat.
Rob, I'm not fucking around with you.
I'm sorry. I guess I have to give it an 8.6.
Yes.
Let's
get another WolfCop approved.
Twist. I got the highest score for WolfCop. And as a B movie, And this is actually where I feel like it loses more points for being more action than horror, because I really only watch horror B movies for the most part. But it's solid. It's fun. I enjoyed it. I laughed. I give it a 7.8 as a B movie.
A 7.8?
There you go.
Yeah, it's fun. It's good.
A 7.
I had a good time. Yeah.
Well, as a B movie, which doesn't really count, another WolfCop is approved with a flag.
Yes.
I don't care.
Yes,
it doesn't bother
another
me.
WolfCop.
It's a B movie though. It doesn't count.
It's worth something on this podcast.
Nah, not to me. Five-Headed Shark Attack almost got approved as a B movie. You guys are absurd with your numbers for those. That doesn't bother me at all. That's fine. It's a 5.7 as a regular though, so it wasn't sniffing approval.
It doesn't bother you
is
that it's
another
approved.
thing.
An urban legend isn't.
No, the B movie score is approved. The B movie score is for fun. We almost didn't even do it. No, it doesn't bother me at all.
If we gave Urban Legend a B movie score, it wouldn't get approved because it's a terrible B movie.
It's not a B movie because it's a very good movie, you son of a bitch. But yeah, no, it doesn't bother me at all. So, Kiss my ass.
Another WolfCop approved.
It's not approved. It's B.
Slasher
the
Radio
B movie.
stamp of approval.
No, the B movie score is approved. The movie itself is not approved, and that's all that matters.
I heard what I heard.
All right. We're not sure of what's going on next week. We do know what did on-air meeting again. The Jesus Christ, the Murder by Numbers.
Yeah.
That's a 4-week, that's a month-long thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we do the 3 movies and then we do them combined. So we're gonna be doing all of June is going to be Murder by Numbers. That's when it's happening. Murder by Numbers is coming back. Or
maybe June into July, because I do have travel plans and I don't know whether I'm going to make one of those shows.
Okay. It starts in June.
It'd be the first week in June where I'm traveling, and I'm hoping to still be able to do the show. But if I can't, then we'd have to push it a week.
Right. Okay.
But it would still start. It would just end in July.
Okay, and that works because July, like the end of July is my birthday. So and then the beginning of August is yours. So that would that actually works out pretty well then. All right. So yeah, June into July. But in June we will be starting Murder by Numbers. We do not know but for anyone who's not familiar, because we didn't do it last year. It's when we take 3 horror franchises and we rank them, all of them in individual episodes. The last time we did Murder Madness, what'd we do? Nightmare, Halloween, Friday?
Yeah, the big 3. Yeah.
Okay. So we had an episode for Halloween, for Nightmare, and for Friday the 13th, where we ranked all the movies in the franchise. And then at the end, Rob has some broken ass hillbilly math that brings them all together for one ultimate list.
I got to find my abacus.
I hate you so much.
Yeah. And the franchises right now that we're considering are Multi-Headed Shark Attack,
Children of the Corn.
Children of the Corn.
Insidious.
Yeah, Insidious. The Conjuring universe.
Uh-huh.
You realize you have to get me to sit and watch these movies before you're able to, right? You realize that? No, absolutely not. All right, but yeah, that's going to be starting in June. So that's a lot of fun. I'm glad we're bringing that back. Follow us. Check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Slasher Radio. Tier starting as low as $3 a month. There is a 1-week trial for free where you can check it out. Get an extra show every week. There's tiers with merch. You get before, during, and after nonsense that doesn't make the show. And you get in on these Patreon picks as well, where you get to nominate and have say in what we talk about once a week, every month. That's it, I think. Follow us on YouTube at Slasher Radio. Follow us on Twitter at Slasher Radio. I'm at Mikey's Dad. You can also check out the show that I swear we're trying. Look, honestly, if you want the truth of it all, where's the button?
Huge clown penis.
The show that I do with Little Miss Huge Clown Penis, Ali Surreal. Honestly, the last week or so has not been my fault. And I stand by that. We almost watched The Ring twice. We were sitting there to watch The Ring, ready to go, looking up where it's streaming. And Ali said she didn't feel like taking notes.
All right.
So you can't watch the movie and then talk about it without having some sort of notes. So it's not my fault. She just wanted to watch a movie. and she wasn't in the mood to take notes. That's on
that show has been canceled.
This has not been canceled. You guys should be canceled. You keep talking shit about me on the Nick F and Woo Cage.
We didn't talk shit about you last time.
All right, well, you have been, though.
Did we, Kat?
I don't think we did.
I don't remember.
I don't think we've ever done that.
I don't think so.
Ever. Okay, so we're lying on the show. Wow.
No, I think we're very nice to you. We honor you as an Italian consultant for our Moonstruck episode, which you
Right.
didn't even watch. And then you slander Nick Cage.
Yeah, you told us you were going to watch Moonstruck, and you didn't even do it.
I told you, and you told me after the fact. I wouldn't even have been able to do it. I would have wrote a note in for the next one, like pass it under a door because I'm not allowed in. Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, you're not allowed in.
And you have only yourself to blame for that. You're being mean to Nick Cage.
I'm just
and Allie's been banned.
Mm-hmm. And Damien Maffei.
Yep, and Damien Maffei. The list grows.
Liz Grows got 3 banned. I like that. But yeah, the show is called Cult FM. It is horror, movie, and gaming. So you can check that out wherever you listen to Slasher Radio. We are going to be watching The Ring. Everyone's at the edge of their seats for what we think about The Ring.
I will say the patrons fucked up again by not voting for The Ring this week.
I swear to God, if I got to talk about The Ring.
Such a power play.
On this fucking show. I mean, but I don't know. God damn it. I hope they don't do that. So, all right, Allie, we have a month to do this.
According to Mikey, this would have been our best chance to watch it before they do over on Cult FM.
We have to do it within a month, Allie. That's it. Because these motherfuckers are going to do it. I know it. They're going to do it. And
you know what's going to happen, though, is that we're going to taunt the listeners. They're going to think it'll be hilarious to do it. You guys are going to record the Cult FM episode, and then we're still going to get stuck watching The Ring.
Yeah, I was just going to say, please, if you're listening to this show and you're planning on doing that, keep up with Cult FM. Don't make me talk about that movie twice, please, for the love of God.
No, he really wants to do an episode here on The Ring, too.
Oh, God.
Ring.
Yeah. Tell him to do that, Rob. That means you motherfuckers got to sit and watch it, too, now, all right? Yeah, I think that's it for me. I'm at Mikey's Dad on Twitter if you want to check me out. I'd rather you don't.
I'm on Twitter at RadioRob123. And you can listen to the other show that I do with Kat, the Nick fucking Woo Cagecast. That's Nick effing Woo in your podcast players. Where we are, in theory, have just released our episode on Matchstick Men.
Yes.
Podcast land is in the future.
There's a lot of time travel involved, yes. But in theory, our episode on Matchstick Men should be out. Check out Adaptation.
Yeah.
Just like right now, I'm talking about a movie that I might have to talk about twice.
You can find me on Twitter at cat_velour, VOLEUR. You can also check out my website, catvelour.com.
All right, guys, we'll be back next week. Good night from Slasher Radio.
All the best with Slasher Radio podcast.